Hi guys, it's Ben here from T-Rex Space Station. How's everyone doing? This is going to be a long play video, and the game is Super Mario Land 2, the 6 golden coins on the original Game Boy. Now, I've never really done a long play video on my channel before, but I do really enjoy watching them. And so I figured it was time to do something slightly new and slightly different. I hope it goes alright. Now, I really enjoy watching long play videos, but I think you have to choose your game carefully. For me, if I was going to do one, I had to pick a game that had a lot of nostalgia for me, or that was important to me. And Super Mario Land 2 is definitely one of those games. This was a game that I received with my original limited edition yellow Game Boy, and I used to play it for absolutely hours at my grandma's house. I actually really enjoyed Super Mario Land 1 on the original Game Boy. I know that game kind of got panned by the critics though. I think some of the Nintendo fanboys felt that it wasn't a representative Super Mario game. It didn't feel maybe like the NES games or the SNES games. And there were parts of that game that were a little bit unusual, I'll admit. You know, Mario looked a bit different and the level designs were a bit weird with the sort of UFO levels and stuff, and I guess maybe the shmup elements were very different. But I honestly thought that that was a really good game, and that it was pretty well designed and very interesting, and it's quite an iconic game and a historic one that's very memorable to me. But I guess regardless of how you felt about that game, this one is much, much better, and I think this one's been much more widely accepted as being a good game. And, you know, it looks more representative of a Super Mario game, doesn't it? Certainly the graphics... Oh, that was stupid. And how Mario actually looks, it looks more like the Mario that we actually, you know. And the enemies and things look more representative. I think there were enemies in the first game that haven't appeared in any of the other games. Here we are. Ring the bell. That's level 1 done. But the way that they've approached this game is just much, much better. It's got a... Let's get the 3. Oh, there we are. It's actually an open world game, which goes down very well in my book. As you'll see now, as we go to the map screen, you can choose which order to do the level areas in. And for me as a kid, that was really important, actually. Because I wasn't especially good at games back then. And often I wouldn't be able to progress to, you know, the later areas in games. So, you know, if a game's really hard and it's non-linear, it would often mean that I could barely see very much of the games that I had, because I would die and not be able to progress. So, you know, this non-linearity meant that I could actually choose to explore a bit more of the worlds and see more of the game than I may have been able to before. And I really appreciated that, and I think that's a really cool aspect. It actually makes replaying it more fun as well, because you can, you know, if you're bored of one world, just go and do it another way round. And there's a good variety in the environments here, treehouse level, underwater levels, there's a space part as well. I do always love it that they have space parts in these handheld Mario games. And yeah, it's just very, very good. One of the interesting things is that you actually have a downwards attack in this. If you hold down, you can do that spinny thing there, and that can be used to break through blocks that are underneath you. I'm continually amazed at how well Game Boy games can appear graphically. It's for such a limited and early system. These games don't half look brilliant, really. I mean, this is an example of a brilliant looking game. To me, it still looks very, very good. You know, I don't think this looks especially dated. I really don't. Right, let's see if we can not screw this up. I managed to screw this bit up a surprising number of times. It's related to it being slightly difficult to control on the gamepad compared to the Game Boy. What you need to do is to get a run and jump there like that. That's not too bad. So yeah, the premise of this game was that you had to go through the different areas, and each time you beat the bosses, you can collect one of a number of golden coins. Am I going to make it to the heart? Yes, that wasn't too bad at all. And then once you've got all the golden coins, you unlock Bowser's Castle at the end and can go and kick some ass. So you can see there we're working our way through these levels up to the top where the boss is. What is it with retro platform games and loving goo levels, where you have to sort of jump your way through jelly? The Castle of Illusion games loved that. It just seems to be one of those staple mechanics in old platform games, doesn't it? I don't exactly know why games loved it so much. These are very peculiar enemies. It's a cowfish? Is that a real thing? Maybe, maybe not. This looks kind of like mint flavoured jelly. That doesn't sound especially nice. Is that even a thing either? I don't know, but you know what it is. It's weird gloopy stuff that you've got to try and... You have to keep hammering A in order to stay above it, or you'll end up just sinking down too far. Come on. Alright. And obviously there's lots of devious spikes that you've got to avoid here, which I should just about be able to manage. He says, instantly falling. Oh, no! He says instantly falling twice. Right, we really have to be on our best behaviour now. And surely there's going to be a mushroom in one of these. Come on. There we are. Now this is an interesting enemy. It's a little thing in a shell, and when you jump on it, it turns into a bomb. So you've really got to be careful there. Right, so if we stick up to the top, we can stay clinging to the ceiling. And try not to squish. Should be able to just jump over that. Oh, there we are. And now we've got to navigate these spiky bits. Oh god, that was a super powered jump there. And is there going to be a fire one in this? Yes, there is. We're back to firepower. Right, let's go plunging. Oh, and they have to put spikes at the bottom of them just to make sure that you're on your toes. There we go. I think there's spikes at the bottom of this lot as well, so just try and be somewhat careful as we slip down. There we go. You're not going to fool me that way. Is there something up here? Yes. More stuff. Do these still turn into a... No, you actually can't kill those with firepower, it seems. They're immune. Oh, right. Let's... are we going to risk this? He says, instantly screwing it up. Well, it was worth it. I lost my firepower, but I got a one-up. And let's slide down this slippery goop. Right. Oh, and it's going to be another taxing... difficult to control... Jump. We got it in the end. That ain't too bad. I do quite enjoy that level. See, I'm getting the hang of this conveyor belt thing here. You've got to time it somewhat slowly. So after you're over that one there... Oh, no, I screwed it up. I want to keep getting the 3 life ones because it's probably been about 10 or 15 years since I last played this. I did manage to beat it when I was younger, but I must say that I'm quite forgetful of how it looks and how the levels go. And here we are. We've got a... And this is a tree house. There's a beetle. We're just jumping on beetles and ants and all sorts of things here. It's again slightly reminiscent of Castle of Illusion. Oh, get out of it. Just need to time this as best as we can. I guess we've got to go up. Oh yes, of course we do. Here we are. Oh, lovely level designs. Do these platforms? Of course they do. They disappear. So let's just try and be somewhat... Oh god, cautious. I only just made that jump. Alright, where are we off to now? We're climbing higher and higher up the treehouse. And the aim is to disturb whatever lies at the top. Which it looks like to be an angry bird. I presume that the coin... Oh, you're shitting me. Why would they... Why would that be a thing? That just seems unnecessarily ill-placed. Just to add some longevity to the level, that, isn't it? I must say I'm narrowly managing those jumps by a small margin. Right. Surely the enemies aren't going to respawn. That would just be outrageous. Right, so that was a very cruel location to put that little block, but I'm not falling for it twice. And I will just wait and try and be on the cautious side. Though we are on a time limit, according to that. 262 seconds. not too bad. What happens if you miss the goal at the end there? Probably something terrible. Right, this time I'm not going to screw it up. There we go. Ah, that's it. You just have to go very early, just after the one before it goes through. 3 up. Oh right, just go straight onto the boss. Don't need to do all the levels. Okay. What's all this about then? Don't need that. Presumably if we've got the firepower, this will make the level easier. And maybe the boss a lot easier too. Come down. Not falling for that, slow coach. Okay, we're going to jump on an owl's head, because we're obviously really good to the animals on this game. Now that I've pretty much trashed the entire forest by squashing all of the ants. Oh god, I very nearly scuppered that. Up we go. Oh, what's going on? Oh, we got a waypoint here. Presumably there's a waypoint there because we're about to do a boss. I'm just going to play it safe. I don't think I need any more power-ups. How do I get those? Does it matter? Probably not. Down we go. Ah. Oh shit! That was cheeky. We can do this. Oh, and you start without any power-ups whatsoever. It's okay, we've got 14 lives. Oh, this is a different power-up. This is a wing hat thing. So this should prolong my survival vastly, he says. This means that I can sort of... Oh god. I can sort of fly. The invincible music's a bit weird, isn't it, on this one? Sort of... I don't know, a sort of just weird screechiness. Right, you're not fooling me this time. Because I've got a hat with wings on it. Here we go. Here he is. This is going to go badly, isn't it? What does he do? I'm trying to remember what he does. He jumps down, and then you jump on his head. Okay, well we can do this. If that's all that he does. Oh god, how did I miss that? Right. There we go. I presume it's like all Mario games and you have to just hit him 3 times. So let's not screw this up. There we are. Goodbye, sir. And that's the first world completed. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you just after the just for the next episode. Let's just watch this twinkly coin dropping into place here. And there we go. World number 1, the tree world finished. Yeah, I hope you guys liked this Let's Play, and yeah, I'll see you for the next episode. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.